So if you're watching a civilization grow, right? Walk it back all the way back about 12,000 years, right?
Right.
Right after the event, right after the tide washes in and all the everything is cleansed, right? And you want to erase your own existence
Right.
from the experiment, right? And yet you still have to keep an eye on them because that's what you're assigned to do, right? Where do you hide? Well, you don't necessarily have to hide right away, but as they spread, you have to withdraw.
Yeah. You have to pull back.
So all of these legends of the fae,
Yeah.
and the jinn,
Yeah.
and
Good point.
Quetzalcoatl,
Yeah, good point.
and all of these things, right? Is humanity spreading out,
Mm-hmm.
coming into contact with the watchers that still exist, and then withdrawing. And eventually, where are they going to go? They're going to go down to the ocean,
Yes.
bottom of the ocean,
Yes.
and into the deep caves.
And into the caves. And it's funny you bring that up, man, because for funsies, I'm reading the book of Revelations, right? I'm studying it, actually. And I cannot get over the amount of passages in there where it talks about God ripping people out of the earth.
From underneath the earth.
Or underneath the earth. And so if I was a Nephilim or a watcher that was in trouble, and I knew the flood was coming because Enoch told them, you're smoked. And I dug into Mount Shasta, right, to wait the flood out, right? And the flood went away. And I'm thinking like, okay, I'm just going to hang out here and hope they forget about me, right? And so, and you're not allowed to come on my mountain. In fact, whip me up some of them talking monkeys over there and have them guard the entrance out here and nobody gets close to us, right?
What's fascinating about Mount Shasta and the Adirondack, not the Adirondack, Appalachian Mountains.
The cave systems in the Appalachian Mountain and how old they are is insane.
And they're on the coasts.
Ah, that's a good point right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? How far did the water go in?
No, it covered the whole earth, man. So, yeah. So,
well, I mean, we know it covered a lot, but I don't know that it covered the whole earth, but it flooded a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so, if you're going to go down, right, you're going to go down where you were at to begin with. And if you were on the coasts, what's the best way to get rid of coastal communities? Drop a stone on the planet and watch the tsunami just wash it all away.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, that's a good point. But anyway, so, all right, so you know how we do. It's Q&A time, Jay. It's Q&A time, and I got some good ones.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Me.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Shambhala, Shangri-La, real or not real?
I think it's buried under the mountains in Tibet.
Think so?
I don't think it's on top. I think it's underneath. But I don't necessarily think it's stationary.
You don't think? Oh, really? Think it moves?
I think it's a ship.
Under the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Like a little cave crawler, right?
How about this, man? If you can travel light speed, you figured out how to cheat gravity, right?
Yeah.
What are the chances that you can't phase through a solid object with that drive?
That's probably a good point right there. Yeah, for sure. Spiritual or technology?
Technology.
100%.
I always vote on the side of technology.
No, I mean, like I said, man, that's the thing too. Like,
it's Arthur C. Clarke's famous line, man. It's just everywhere. It's always in my head. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Yeah. So for me, yeah, for me, 100%. It's not. There's nothing spiritual about this place. There's nothing spiritual about your ability to get into it or not get into it. I think it's real, and if they want you in, they'll let you in. If they don't want you in, they'll shoo you away or they'll kill you.
You got to be like Enoch.
Yeah, I mean, so there's no look, you're free to live your life any way you want to live your life, as long as you're not hurting any people. And I cannot think of a more passive group of people than Tibetan monks. They never hurt anybody, right? So you want to shave your head, you want to wear a robe, and you just want to meditate all day, you are not hurting nobody. And that will never get you in Shangri-La or Shambhala, right? That won't help you. If they want you in, they'll let you in. And this whole meditating, opening your, that's to me, that's to me.
Well,
that's the most foreign thing to me, right? Is,
you know what's fascinating to me? The fact, I love this story of Enoch, right? Like, I love it with all of my heart, because they didn't value him because he was worshipful. They valued him because he understood.
He was wise.
He was wise. He understood, right? He was a man from basically a Stone Age society that understood
everything.
What the angels were talking about.
Everything. The great scribe, direct descendant from Adam, 7th generation, Methuselah's father, Noah's great-great-grandfather. So yeah, God loved him so much, he took him. He just took Enoch. Enoch never died. He's probably going to show back up one day, according to the scriptures.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come back on a ship, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck did you guys do?"
Right. So for sure. So, anyways, I'm with you, 100%. 100%. This is a technologically advanced society. There's nothing spiritual about this place. There's nothing spiritual about Mount Shasta. There's a reason. There's energy there. There's an energy field there. There's something going on there. And I don't think that being a Buddhist monk trying to reach an enlightenment, I just think that's an extreme. To me, it's like being a priest or being a nun. That's the farthest you could go in that type of religion right there. And you know what, man? I ain't never heard of a monk doing nothing bad to nobody, so go crazy. I'll give you some, whatever it is you guys use up there for money if I ever go to Tibet. Now, they rely on donations, right? That's another thing. They have no worldly possessions.
Yeah, I mean, it's a certain kind of life for sure, right? And the whole tenet is to be peaceful and not hurt anybody.
Yeah,
like that's their whole bag. So complete, pacifism. So I mean,
go crazy with
it. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, no.
Right.
All right, Yetis, real or not real?
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.